Welcome to another episode of Is Debatable WWE edition. I'm your host Justin Jones here with co-host Seb. Is Logan Paul the best heel of all time? Nah, I'm trolling. But bless you. Shout out to the WWE. I enjoyed Saturday night's main event. I enjoyed the Monday Night Raw that just passed. But let's just start with Saturday night's main event. We're doing a recap. Four matches. You had Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. You had Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. You had Jay Uso versus the best in the world, CM Punk. And then Dirty Dominic Mysterio in the triple threat match going up against Penta and Rusev Zero Miedo. So, just how do you feel about the event as a whole?
Um, Saturday night main event, aka Night of Champions, was majority. It was okay for the most part. I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I wouldn't necessarily count it as a PLE or anything like that with all the commercial ads and everything like that. Just how that goes, but overall, I liked it. I think that for the most part, they got everything down packed. Dom retaining. We got Jay Cargill beating Tiffany Stratton. CM Punk becoming our new world heavyweight champion, and Cody Rhodes winning. I just think that for the most part, though, I feel like the like Saturday main events be rushed though, because I feel like it's still like TV time and stuff like that though. So I didn't really get.
So it was on. It's on Peacock now, so it's not on the regular thing it was on before.
Okay. So, but I just feel like it was just a little bit rushed, in my opinion, though. But other than that, though, because the matches I seen, I wouldn't say they were the great matches. Like, oh, this was a good match. It was a good match, though. I just think that outcomes were just, something that was like, all right, fans could walk away saying, all right, fair enough.
No, yeah. Saturday night's main event. Me personally, I did enjoy it. The only match I just did not like was Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre. I I just feel like Drew just got screwed over. I feel Drew should have won the World Heavyweight Championship. I said the World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE Championship, and I'm not saying that Cody Rhodes is not a great champion. I'm not saying his run as champion has been weak. It's nothing about that. It's just you have so many talented people on the roster. Pass the ball, nigga. Like it's like Triple H has the mindset of booking of the same thing Michael Porter Jr. has of scoring. It's like nigga, swing the rock. Like God fucking damn, bro. No one's saying Cody can't be champion ever again. But it's like, what's the worst gonna happen if Drew McIntyre just won the title?
Not really.
What? Like what? What's so bad? The fans critique anything y'all do anyway. So like what?
They still can't explain that.
Like I can't fathom an explanation on why they can't just pass the fucking title around. I don't get it. I partially blame Roman Reigns, not Roman Reigns, him the person like he booked his own run, but him having that historic run, I feel brought so much prestige to that title, even though it was already the top title in the damn company. But now it's like you gotta hold the title for like a year. And it's like you could have did so many different storylines and just story arcs and just so many things. Like I I just don't really get it. Because now what are we about to do? Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar.
Oh my god.
I'm
No.
not saying I'm mad at that,
Oh, please, bro.
but it's
Please,
like I feel like now that's just a default option.
bro. Oh my god, bro. No,
And
no.
that's the rumors I've been hearing that that is his next opponent. Now, I will say this. I don't know how much Jacob Fatu's injury plays into all this because I do think he was next up. So I won't go too rough with this booking. But WWE, come on, man. Like, come on, man. I just wasn't a fan of that. But Jay Cargill and Tiffany Stratton, there you go. I like that because you made Jay Cargill turn heel, but you had to have her be dominant in that win. Tiffany has a bum leg, as you've been playing out on TV. Whether it's real or not, if it is real, Miss Stratton, please get well soon. But you turned Jay Cargill heel, and it was perfect. You had Jay coming from just from the beginning of the match. You attack the leg, and 1, 2, 3, get it done quick. The same thing like Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. That same vibe I got. I think that was the perfect outcome that was needed. And it's not so much her wrestling skills, it's her prestige, it's her aura. That's something that she has. The storm is here, it is no longer coming. And I think that was perfect. Shout out to that match. Jay Uso, CM Punk. Perfect way to end the night. I felt like a child again seeing CM Punk once again be world heavyweight champion. WWE had me scared though, 'cause I'm like, is Jay Uso really about to win this fucking match? Like, I was just very nervous, but great booking decision. CM Punk was the right choice. And then Dirty Dominic Mysterio, I came on this pod and I said he had to win, and he did win because he's the greatest Mysterio of all time. I don't want to hear about no Rey Mysterio. I don't want to hear about no other name. It is Dirty Dom El Champiano, an Intercontinental Champion. He got the job done. Rusev, Penta didn't tap out to that weak ass finishing move, nigga. You fucking fool. It was Dirty Dom the whole fucking time. All right, so don't get tricked out your fucking spot, nigga. But overall, I thought it was a decent event. Once again, besides the Cody Rhodes and Drew outcomes, I loved all the outcomes, and I think it was a great way to sort of shift things as we get inch closer and closer and closer to WrestleMania season. Um, Moving on to Monday Night Raw. I thought it was a great Monday Night Raw. I've seen a lot of people have had a lot of mixed reviews. I've heard some people saying it was all over the place. What did you think of Monday Night Raw?
Monday Night Raw was relatively entertaining for the most part. You open up with CM Punk, just having his championship celebration, taunting Seth Rollins, and then getting interrupted by Logan Paul, who had one of the biggest boos of the night, as well as Division Two. Everybody putting their own perspectives and why they should be after the title, why Logan Paul should just mind his business and not get in and not interfere in Division's business. Um, I like the segment too. It gave fans a little bit of a head nod, like, "Yo, is Logan Paul turning heel? I mean, is he
Yeah,
turning face? Yeah,
mhm.
yeah." So it gave it a little bit of a twist. Then we move on to the different side of things. Then we go to Judgment Day business, to where I believe Roxanne, no, not Roxanne. How am I forgetting her name? Raquel
Right.
Rodriguez has a title opportunity against Stephanie Valkyrie, putting her in position to, maybe do something special. And if anyhow she wins that type of match, though, it definitely rises the stock. It makes it a little more interesting. Um, Talk to me.
Shout out to Paul Heyman. This is not a prediction; it's a spoiler. Raquel Rodriguez is not going to be Stephanie Valkyrie.
Hey man, if Hunter's this
With
spontaneous,
this WWE, that is not happening.
sure. If it was the main event, all right, can we say this? If it's the main event, no. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I'll
Fair
bet
enough.
you everything I have. Like, it's not happening.
Okay. Yeah. Then we move on. So what else we move on to? Dominic Mysterio and Rey Mysterio face off, to where it looks like we're in a parallel universe, to where everybody's cheering for Dirty Dom and nobody's cheering for the deadbeat. So, it was a great segment between them both too. They have great chemistry, but that's a father and son thing. My favorite part is when uh Ray mentioned Eddie Girl, and then Dom was like, don't talk about my father. Keep my father's name out your mouth. So, just running with what they see on the media and stuff like that. Dominic Mysterio just, doing amazing work right now. Like, literally just every time you look, like, feel me, he's getting a pop. The booze has just been silenced ever since, though. I don't know what angle they work him to, but that man, that guy's gonna be a star. Like, feel me? Like, he's undeniable in this business, though. Like, anytime there's Dominic Mysterio involved with the son, there's always going to be some type of traction. So, I love that segment, too. Um, what else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something else. There was
Well,
a tag team match, right?
you had the Kabuki Warriors, right? They went
Right.
up against Bailey and Lyra, right?
Bailey and Lyra. I didn't see too much of that. I don't know who won that match. I feel like I missed out on that segment.
Well, am I drawing a blank? Was the title match this week? What was it? What was it? Was it Kabuki versus Bailey and Lara? Was it Kabuki versus Charlotte and Alexa?
I think it might be Kabuki. I think it was Kabuki versus Bailey and Lyra, and I guess it was like a number one tag team, like a tag, like a.
No, 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 no. It was, and then Charlotte and Alexa came out, and I think next year, and then next week is gonna be the championship match.
That's gonna be a good match. I can see it already. That's gonna be a good match though. Well, yeah, and then we shift over to shit, probably promo of the night, Becky Lynch. She came out there and just went on a whole rant, and I'm just like, yo, that's a great promo. It's like she dropped a pipe bomb. She had a lot to get off her chest, especially with the Vision, Seth Rollins, Maxine Dupree, all types of stuff. I liked it. I definitely liked I like exactly what she did. Then she had a face off with Asuka, I think. As she's leaving, Asuka's walking to the ring. She had a face off with that, and those face offs are usually interesting because it might lead to something down the line. So I was relatively interested in that part as well. And then we get to the tag match between AJ Lee and the Judgment Day, to where I'm thinking, oh shit, maybe they might actually win. Maybe the tag team titles might go back to Judgment Day, but fair less, it didn't. Good match between all four competitors for the most part. And then we had the main event.
Right.
That's been the main event for like how many weeks on Monday Night Raw? We couldn't get nothing different.
I'm not mad at this main event because of the finish. That's the only saving grace I could say. But I get the people, but I'm not mad at the match because of the finish.
The count out?
No, what happened after the match? Logan Paul
Okay,
coming
okay,
out.
okay. Yeah, no, no, I know that part though, but yeah, now it leads to where we say, is Logan Paul part of the vision or he's working an angle? You tell me. What do you think?
Well, no, I don't think. I don't get this. I don't see why everyone now jumping to think he's a part of the vision. I think, nigga, we're getting to war games. Like, what the fuck? And he's joining their team.
True, true.
I don't think he's gonna join the vision. Like, I think that was just people jumping out the window. Hey, but if he does, I wouldn't be mad at it. But in terms of Monday Night Raw MVP, I'm giving Logan Paul. I think he did great work. CM Punk, to your point, gave a great promo to start Monday Night Raw. It gave me that old feel of WWE. He started calling out all the people he wanted to face, to the AJ Styles of the world, to John Cena once another match, to Dirty Dominic Mysterio, to Finn Balor, to JD Madonna. He said, "Hey Sheamus, if you want a banger, I'm right here." Right, so I definitely liked him calling out everybody saying he wants to be a fighting champion. I definitely love how that sounds. And then Logan Paul comes out like, nigga, you forgot about me? What the fuck? So shout out to Logan Paul, man. He definitely did his thing. He's definitely getting great heat. I love everything that he did. Then the vision comes out. Paul Heyman and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker marching down to the ring. I thought that was just great. Shout out to Logan Paul saying, "You don't get it. You never heard this. You never heard of if you snooze, you lose. I got here first." Like so. Shout out to Logan Paul for this being obnoxious. Um, yeah, I think that was just a great segment. And then Logan Paul helping CM Punk at first. It did make everyone raise their eyebrows. Like, did we just watch Logan Paul turn face? All for then at the end of the night for him to choose a side.
There
And
you go. That's the Logan Paul we know.
you
Niggas
feel
lost
me?
faster
Yeah.
than usual.
Hit CM Punk with a great sleeper punch, gives the brass knuckles to Paul Heyman as basically a peace offering. That I am on y'all side. I am not on CM Punk's side. So I thought that was great. You brought up the Kabuki Warriors once again, as I'm going to continue to say, they're doing great character work. They're great inside the ring. I love everything I'm seeing from them. The Dirty Dom and Rey Mysterio, I didn't know Rey Mysterio was cleared. So when his music came, I was like, okay. Like I definitely like that standoff that they had. To your point, and Dom had the line of the night, keep my father's name out your mouth. Um Becky Lynch's promo was okay to me. I feel like it was filler. Because AJ Lee is not here right now, and that is the major next feud I believe that is in the books for her. So I wasn't too, I wasn't too wowed about that, even though I love Becky Lynch. I love the work that she's doing as a heel right now. This was just one of the weaker ones, just in my opinion. Um, and overall, it was just a great Monday Night Raw, in my opinion. I don't really feel it was all over the place.
One more thing though, I forgot
Yeah.
to say. The Nikki Bella angle. Are we expecting a Nikki Bella heel turn soon?
You brought up just a great point right there. First of all, Nikki Bella, you look nice. So shout out to Nikki Bella.
Yeah, you look fine.
But if you look at that segment when her and Stephanie was talking in the back, and then Stephanie walks away. I don't know if I was the only one that seen how she looked at Stephanie. It was kind of like, you think that you're that bitch, like, and I was always that bitch, and I'm gonna continue doing it. So I do think, down the line, right? I think a little too early right now, right? But I definitely like that. I always love the Judgment Day segments. You feel me? Dom coming to the back like, why didn't y'all come out there and help me with my deadbeat dad? And here comes Finn Balor. Well, well, mate, if you had invited us out there for your celebration, then we could have helped you. But once again, Dirty Dom wants all the spotlight for himself. Right? I
Mhm.
definitely like that right there. We see it percolating between Dom and Roxanne Perez. I
Yeah.
I definitely like what is, going on right there.
So I'm about to go
Um,
3 for 3.
you feel that's a crazy lineup. He building a starting five. Like, and that starting five is some of the best women on the roster today. But shout out to that once again. I enjoyed Monday Night Raw. Shout out once again for NXT doing their thing. Chelsea Green definitely gets the MVP. Just claiming that she's never been creamed on like this before.
I
Um,
don't think
shout,
so. My son Matt Cardona. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
like
He's
shout out my
mellow.
boy Matt Cardona. I definitely think he might have had a word or two to say about that. But shout out to her and Ethan Page. Winning the mixed tag titles over there in AAA. Their work they're doing right now, I think, is great. You're seeing Joe Hendry every day inch closer to just signing with the damn WWE, and now
Oh,
parent and now pairing him with is it Thea Hall? Right? Am I saying her name wrong?
uh, I think so. Yeah.
Right. I definitely like now her pairing with a Joe Hendry. I think that can definitely boost her up. She definitely got talent, one of the younger prospects here in WWE. So I don't want her to get lost in the shuffle. Why not pair her with one of the most over acts in NXT right now? So I definitely just like what I'm seeing there. And then here's where it goes downhill because now SmackDown is approaching.
Wait, we didn't get cut out to one of the best rivalries right now. Trick Williams and Ricky Saints.
No, yeah, I def so
That shit was tough.
shout out to that promo exchange that they had last night. I definitely think that was dope. Shout out
Oh,
to
Michaels, man, he be cooking up. When they in the different rooms and shit, that shit gives something about NXT gives a little bit of vintage. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, for sure. Trick Williams hit Ricky Saints with the line. You don't even look like a champion. You look like a fan, and all fans get their belts from the WWEshop.com. Like, so So definitely shout out to Trick for pulling that up. But Ricky Saints was holding his own, right?
Right.
Definitely saying that you got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. You're not even what NXT stands for. I'm the one that's really been grinding, and just taking that baby face route. I think he is doing a decent job. I like everything I'm seeing on that brand. Miss Blake Monroe.
Woo!
Um, just one of my favorites within WWE. I think she should have been called up. But they're slow cooking her, so I'm not mad at that. But I loved her exchange with Ava, right? Her phone rings and Ava starts speaking on. He's like, "You nosy girl." Like, I gotta go talk to my better half because we're doing an exclusive interview. But so I definitely like the work she's doing. I hope so, Ruka. Shout out to Soul Ruka. I hope that she gets cleared so that match could happen at, was it NXT Gold Rush?
I believe so. Yeah.
Right. I definitely would love to see that matchup, seeing that Soruka definitely never lost her title. Shout outs to Javon Evans, right? He's still doing his thing, continuing to get better. The Dark State still building up that credibility to their faction. Zarya, one of the sleepers I feel on this brand, I think will be a star in this. Is there more you gotta say about NXT?
Just keep up with the good product. Yeah, you know me where I stand with NXT. I've been saying NXT has been the shit. Right? I feel like if you're missing out on what's the up and coming talent, I feel like they really take the emphasis. They take it serious. Small crowd. They do it on a campus or something. I forgot where they do it at, but wherever they do NXT at, man, you feel the vibes. You feel the atmosphere. Small crowd though, but they bring the energy every single night though, and they get rewarded with a great show. If it was up to me, I'd go to an NXT show.
No, yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to go to an NXT show one day. It's definitely a great atmosphere in there. Oh, something that we didn't really talk about. John Cena, right, announced that he will be having his tournament, right, to see who will be his last opponent. I love this idea. It sheds light, on some up and coming stars, right, former rivals that he had, and even some people who's not even on the brand. I hope that means, even I know what it really means, which is TNA people, the Dolph Zigglers,
Say his
The
name
Jeff
and
Hardys,
he'll appear.
the Joe Hendrys. Like, I'm not mad at that. But we want Edge. We want Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
All right? That's the people that we want to see when John Cena says, even not on this network, this company, right? Two matches were already announced, right? You're gonna have Rusev going up against Wepa, Damian Priest, right? And then you're gonna have the King of the Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura, going up against Rusev. I'm drawing a blank.
bangers after
Right.
bangers,
Banger
bangers.
after banger after banger after bang. Sheamus. Right? So those two matches are gonna be fire. Next week on Raw is gonna be a movie. John Cena will be back in the TD Garden in Boston, where he's from. They got that show's gonna be mega packed. There will be a returning female. If y'all don't know already. Do you know who I'm talking about, Sam?
No, I really don't.
Yeah, he said no. Nah, well, AJ Lee will be returning. Next
I
week.
thought she was here so quick that feel me that her presence was literally forgotten to me. Like she didn't want. I thought she was just gonna sign for one shit and then just go. But shit, welcome back too.
So shout out to AJ Lee. Yeah, once again, shout out to John Cena. There's only 4 dates left, and then there will be no more Cena. But let me ask you a quick Cena question. Survivor Series coming up. Do you want to see him on a one-on-one, or do you want to see him in War Games?
Him in War Games.
So not him and Dom.
Nah, I want to see him in War Games with probably. I want to see like an all star lineup. You know what I'm saying?
So
With
give me the 5 people for the baby faces that you would like to see.
I would like to see for the baby face Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, CM Punk, and LA Knight. Yeah. Versus this is tough. Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Division and Braun Breaker and fuck. What am I forgetting? Oh, and Bronson Reed. And if we could get Austin Theory to come back heel.
Well, he was heel, so you mean come back.
Yeah, come back. and join the division fully.
I'm not mad at those matchups, even though I don't know if Cody and Drew will be involved. I think most of those other names will be. Pretty sure Jimmy and Jay are gonna be involved in the
Bro,
order.
that's their third year, bro.
I'm just saying, like I would be shocked if they wasn't. But you brought up Austin Theory, who I do want to see back. I don't know if bringing him back as a heel is this gonna last unless he joins the Vision, like the real stable. Then I can see where this could work. But if you just bring him back for War Games, he's already a heel. I think bringing him back as a baby face works better than a heel. Am I wrong to think that?
No, you're right though, because he last left off as a heel, and Grayson Waller was definitely bashing him. So that's business that they got to pick up left off at.
No, yeah. So once again, I want to see Austin Theory back. I just don't want to see them bring him back and it's a dud. Like, 'cause
True.
it's like, damn, he's still so young. He's like what, 26?
Yeah,
Like,
he has time, but it's only right that you bring him back as a face in your opinion though. But I just wanted that like that's a good starting five though in my opinion though.
no, yeah, with all the people you named, that would definitely be a mega matchup. Um, we're just gonna have to see how all this just unfolds. Um, so once again, SmackDown will be approaching. Um, I don't have too much to say. Feel like I already know Cody's gonna give a promo. There's gonna be an open challenge. Chelsea Green's gonna face Julia for the US title. There's gonna be segments backstage when all the tag teams start yelling.
You saying this is putting me to sleep, but
Like I'm just what else oh is it, my boy I forgot something here. Here's the big one. Aleister Black and Damian Priest will continue to feud. You dropped off the Vega from Zelina Vega's name. Now she's Zelina. Oh,
Nick Aldis probably gonna make a match. Gentlemen. It's apparently that you two cannot stay away from each other. So tonight is going to be a one-on-one match between the both of you guys, and that's going to be right now. Referee, please come out.
the Wyatts and the MFTs are gonna have a face off.
Well, yeah, Tala Tonga versus Dragon Lee. I still fuck with Solo though. He said, "Should you be trick or treated?"
No, listen. I'm one of the biggest solo fans right now, but it's like shout out to Charlemagne the God. Every time I turn on SmackDown, nah, this ain't
That ain't
Zelina.
it.
Like, nah. So listen, that brand needs life support. It needs resuscitation right now. They said that they brought in new people to creative, and it's like y'all brought in niggas' cousins that was already working there. Like I'm disgusted. It's sloppy. It's dirty. It's disgusting. It's nasty. It's volatile.
It's
Uh,
fatigue.
Like it's just. And like, are you gonna? Shit. Pull the trigger. Bring back Brock Lesnar. At least that gives it some intensity. Like, but it's like, what are they really gonna do? And if Chelsea Green don't win the title, then what? Then what are we doing?
I have no idea.
In WWE, Jade Cargill just won the Women's WWE Championship. If y'all have her go up against Nia Jax, I'm gonna slip both my wrists.
That was a thought in my head. I'm like, who's our first opponent gonna be?
Now I
Uh,
would say this: you have Chelsea Green maybe win the title, and now Julia. Right, I feel that's new, that's fresh. It's an up and coming talent who is a heel,
bro, I
right?
take B Fab. I'll take B Fab over.
Be Fab.
Yeah, I'll take B Fab as her first opponent.
If Jade Cargill's cutting her promo and I hear B Fab come out, I'm jumping out of my second floor window.
I'm rooting for him. Be Fab, or they probably won't give you Michin.
You never seen that episode of Everybody Hates Chris when Chris moved his father's car?
Yep.
Right, right. And then at the end of the episode, they showed it if Chris had told the truth and the nigga threw that nigga out the window. Like that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Nah, I
ask
feel
you
you
to
with that.
come over and do it. Like because I don't wanna see that. No, listen, shout out to Meechin and shout out to BFAB. Like I don't mind seeing them. I don't want to see them wrestle because it just don't make sense. They literally would have just skipped the line. So you got anything else to say about SmackDown?
Nah, I'm just
Okay.
watch from the sideline.
So that's gonna do it for this episode of It's Debatable WW. Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. WWE, don't bury LA Knight because he tried to troll y'all with that sign saying that the fans want LA Knight over Jey Uso. It was a fact. Cause now you just don't put him on Monday Night Raw. All this funny shit y'all doing behind the scenes, stop. That's one of your most over talents, and because he started to point towards the truth, what you benched him?
Nah, niggas can't bench LA Knight. They WWE's not that dumb. Feel me? They
I'm
do a
good.
lot of stupid shit, but nobody's that dumb to bunch one of the hottest superstars in this game. No,
When was the last time since him coming to Monday Night Raw? You ain't see him at all.
yeah, bro. Didn't see him, didn't hear of him. CM Punk didn't even mention him as one of the guys he want to face. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Cause I will start at we want LA Knight. What?
Yes,
I
sir.
would,
We know y'all coming to the Garden in a couple weeks. Out, nigga, whoop, nigga, Triple H. We coming for you, nigga.
trust me, man. I'll cause havoc. I'll cause havoc. That's one of my favorite superstars in today.
Yeah. But that's gonna do it for this episode of It's Debatable WWE edition. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be back maybe Friday with some more WWE content. And follow me at Justin Jones on Facebook for more details and development. Once again, at It's Debatable double underscore on every other social media platform. Thank you everybody for watching. Jersey.
Yeah. Why should not end it now? There you go.